Hello everyone, DA here, and once again we are going to be talking about a lot of things, and right now is going to be about the focus tree in Warframe and how it is one of the worst assets in the game. Not because it exists, but because it exists in mediocrity, never reaching its full potential. I put this in a form of a video because ideas like this on DE's platform can be censored or not get the right amount of publicity that it needs, but out here on YouTube they'll have to try to either censor it or do anything else. And of course, this is me touching on things that some people may be scared of talking about. I will start by using the issue with Destiny 2 as an example. When Bungie realized that their backs are against the wall a few months ago, they held a summit with lots of Destiny creators and influencers. One of the biggest things that the community asked for was to feel powerful, because the lore of the game said so. The key phrase here is to feel powerful because the lore of the game said so. In Warframe, a predominantly PvE game, lack of power is one of the biggest problems to address in the game. If we connect this to the lore of Warframe to begin with, Warframes should feel powerful based on their sheer force and cunning. However, with the way enemies scale and the way our characters are designed, we are like roaches compared to the lowest grunt in every single faction. I feel like DE is scared of power. For some reason, anytime DE hears, "Oh my god, it is powerful," or anytime they hear a term, "make it stronger," it's like they just get scared and they just have to do something about it to make it mediocre, make it sometimes almost useless. This brings us to the main topic, which is going to be the focus school. The focus system has so much potential, but it is underutilized. As the lore implies, the Tennos are a lot more powerful than the Warframes, but for some reason they feel like wannabe ninjas or kids who are playing ninjas every day. If I could, the operators feel more like an academy student, not even a Ghanaian. In terms of development and usefulness, the Tennos should feel more like a force to be reckoned with, but rather they feel more like an option. They feel more like a gadget or an item or an accessory to the Warframes. When I examine the lore of Warframe, it is implied that the Tennos graduated several levels of the focus training. They went through several principles to become a fully fledged Tenno, a fully fledged warrior. In fact, they became so skilled and powerful that they took down two of the mightiest forces during that era. They took down the Sentient and took down the Orokin. The lore showed them to be on the levels of an S-class ninja, and that is a very powerful level to be on, if you guys understand what I mean. Choosing the Unaru school should make players feel more like an anchor in every party. The Unaru should be a school of tanks instead of wannabes. The effectiveness of active and passive abilities feel useless in this focus school. The same goes for Vazarin, Naruman, and all the other schools. Even Zenuric feels underutilized. I feel the focus system went one step forward and two steps back in the latest update for the focus system. The operators should feel more like a truly evolved ninja, and if not, there should be a valuable progressive system for them. What the focus school has become is another primed mod, something that eats up your endo in your time, and that is basically what we see with the focus point. To change this, a lot of you have pointed out in the past, DE needs to focus on existing systems rather than just getting bigger. We see what happened to Telltale Games, and I fear the same fate with DE if they are not careful. The operators need to get their own unique leveling system. Create an operator-only conclave, and the points that players earn in this game mode will count towards the leveling of the focus system, maybe Focus 3.0, who knows. The movement of the operators also has to evolve. It is clear that the operators were highly skillful and useful during the Old War. Make the Warframes an extension instead of a typical coat of armor. A good example of this will be games like Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2. Imagine the Warframe as the Titans and the operators as the pilots. The beauty of a game like Titanfall is that a pilot never feels like an accessory. They both possess the same usefulness as each other, and in terms of animation, except for Umbra, my Warframe should disappear every time I go into operator mode. This itself could break any immersion or stealth mode that you were trying to get involved in. We are ninjas in space, and it is time that we start being that. We've heard stories and tales, and we should feel like a god every single time. Let me know what you guys think about this, because this is basically what we are seeing right now. We're going to be 5 years in, and the focus system will still be in the same spot. We expected some sort of change with the sacrifice quest to evolve as we have done in the past, but we received nothing. And I'm sure with the new war, we'll probably end up in the same spot. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Who knows? But let me know what your thoughts are on this. Thanks for watching. Hope you find it informative. Hope you enjoy this. I'll see you in the next one.